Welcome to FTS USA. The foundation of our success has been built through a commitment to quality and safety in the delivery of its services and utilization of its assets. Safety is a vital part of our overall risk management program that focuses on training, safety awareness, accident deterrence, and employee retention. This short program is just part of the training you'll receive. A safe workplace and the safety of our employees are essential elements of the FTS USA dedication to excellence. We take safety seriously and expect you to do the same. We can't possibly cover every safety issue you may face in this short program. That's why it's important for you to use your common sense and good judgment on every job, every day. If at any time you have questions about your safety or the safety of a particular action, stop what you are doing and contact your supervisor. Don't take chances. The first thing you need to do each day is a walk-around inspection of your vehicle. At a minimum, check the tires and underneath the vehicle for any fluid leaks. It only takes a few moments and can help prevent accidents. Motor vehicle accidents are the leading cause of death of the American worker. But by following traffic safety laws, being aware, and using common sense, you can minimize your risk. First things first, always wear your seatbelt. Wearing a seatbelt is the single most important thing you can do to protect yourself in the event of a crash. Next, obey all posted speed limits at all times. Remember, there are differences between your vehicle and a passenger car, and if you don't know this, you may put yourself and others at risk. Your vehicle can weigh 2 or 3 times more than a car, which increases your stopping distance. For this reason, we recommend a 4-second following distance in dry conditions at speeds below 40 miles per hour. To determine this distance, watch the rear bumper of the vehicle just ahead as it passes a stationary marker such as a signpost or telephone pole, and count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. And as you say 4, your front bumper should reach that marker. If you reach it before that point, reduce your speed by 1 or 2 miles per hour and then recheck your distance. At speeds over 40 miles per hour, you should increase your following distance to 5 seconds. In rain, snow, or other wet conditions, increase your following distance to 6 seconds or more. Plain and simple, leave more cushion and slow down. The roof of your vehicle is considerably higher than your personal car as well. Be on the lookout for low-hanging branches, parking garages, or awnings that you can run into with the roof of your vehicle. Your vehicle has a higher center of gravity than your passenger car. This means a greater chance of a rollover. Don't let yourself become a statistic. Slow down and be aware that abrupt movements increases the likelihood of a rollover. Rollover accidents are usually single vehicle incidents that are caused when the driver makes an abrupt turn or attempts to avoid something on the roadway. A rollover can also result when a vehicle leaves the roadway and the van gets tripped by the edge of the road or soft soil, causing a rollover. Rollover accidents have the highest fatality rate of any accident. Overinflated or underinflated tires can also dramatically increase your chance of a rollover. Check your tires every day before you get in. Each year, approximately 40,000 people are killed as a result of a motor vehicle crash. Over 10,000 of those fatalities are the result of a vehicle rolling over. Rollover accidents account for only 3% of all accidents, but result in over 30% of all fatalities. Like we stated before, wearing a seatbelt is the single most important thing that you can do to protect yourself in the event of a traffic accident. Thousands of people are killed each year in rollover accidents because they failed to wear their seatbelt. When a vehicle rolls over, occupants that do not wear a seatbelt are often ejected from the vehicle, causing fatal injuries. Next, visibility. Your car has windows, which means plenty of visibility. There is a definite difference in the visibility in your vehicle. It has fewer windows than your car. It usually doesn't have any windows except the ones up front and maybe one in the back. That's why you have to rely on your mirrors to know what's going on around you. If your mirrors aren't adjusted properly, you can't see what's going on around you. And if you don't look in the mirrors, you can't see what's going on around you. If you can't see what's going on around you, you drastically increase the likelihood of a crash. Pretty simple. Remember, your vehicle has areas called blind spots you cannot see without properly adjusted mirrors. You should look in your mirrors approximately every 5 to 10 seconds to keep a constantly updated picture of what's going on around you. Cell phones, handheld devices, GPS units, satellite radios, debris in vehicles, newspapers, items on the dash, you name it, they're all distractions. The use of cell phones and other electronic devices is against company policy. Conservative estimates indicate that distracted driving is a factor in over 25% of all crashes and 16% of fatal crashes. Cell phones. Can't get by today without one. But did you know that drivers that use cell phones are 4 times as likely to get into crashes serious enough to injure themselves or others? In fact, the driving characteristics of a driver talking on the cell phone are just like that of a drunk driver. Make calls prior to driving to the next location. You will save time. If you're involved in an accident due to the cell phone, it will cost you far more time than you ever saved. Being on the phone is distracting, but you've got a hands-free device that makes you safe, right? Well, actually, no. It does allow you to keep both hands on the wheel, but studies have shown that there is absolutely no difference. Even with a hands-free device, cell phone use reduces the amount of brain activity associated with driving by 37%. Company policy absolutely prohibits text messaging at any time while your vehicle is running, which includes typing on a laptop. Rear-end and intersection collisions are often a direct result of distracted driving and are almost always the fault of the striking vehicle. If you allow yourself to be distracted, it's only a matter of time before you rear-end another vehicle or fail to stop for a red light or stop sign, resulting in a violent collision. When you reach your destination, find a safe place to park. If possible, pull through the parking place. If this is not possible, back into the parking place so you can pull out upon returning. If you park on the street, make sure you set up your safety cones first. When you arrive at the subscriber's residence, make sure the subscriber is at least 18 years of age and the residence is secure to begin work. If there is any question about the safety of the residence or your ability to perform your work safely, call your supervisor before proceeding. Present the subscriber with your ID and the work order and describe to them the work you'll be performing. Remember our safety first policy as you perform your work and keep safety in the forefront of your mind. If you don't think it can be done safely, we don't want you to do it. Before attempting any job requiring a ladder, be sure you have all of your safety gear: hard hat, safety glasses, gloves, necessary tools, reflective vest, and safety belt or harness. You should always take a moment to map out the safest route to maneuver your ladder before removing it from your vehicle. To safely retrieve your ladder, slide it to the rear of the vehicle and set it on the ground at an angle. Then lift it to your shoulder, balancing the weight evenly on your shoulder. Follow the path you established to the location, watching out for any obstacles or objects. Your pre-installation survey should include where you should place your ladder. The area should be clear of debris on solid ground, asphalt, or concrete. Guide the ladder carefully up. Ensure both ladder hooks are securely over the strand. You must remember the 1:4 ratio when using a ladder. Place the ladder so its base is 1 foot away from what it leans against for every 4 feet in height to the point where the ladder rests. This means if the ladder rests at 28 feet, the base of the ladder should be 7 feet away or approximately 75 degrees. Plan your climb. Maintain 3 points of contact at all times. 3 points of contact means 2 feet and 1 hand, or 2 hands and 1 foot. This can be accomplished by using the hand-over-hand method of climbing. Can you maintain 3 points of contact and carry tools in your hands at the same time? No. That's why you should keep all tools in your tool belt until you reach your destination. Slide your offhand along the rail so it never leaves contact with the ladder. Climb safely every time. When you reach your destination, use your voltage meter to check for electrical hazards. Tie off with your safety strap. Minimize movement as much as possible when performing your work on a ladder, and don't take unnecessary risks. To climb down, place all of your tools in your tool belt and unhook your safety strap. Climb down in the same manner as you climbed up, hand over hand, maintaining 3 points of contact. Once on the ground, pull the ladder down and keep the ladder balanced. Keep one hand on the side rails as a guide and use the other hand on the rope to guide the ladder down. Pick up the ladder safely and take the same safe path back to your vehicle. Clean up any mess that you've made and leave the residence in the same condition in which you found it. Secure the ladder to the rack. When you are done with your work, ask the subscriber to approve what you've done. Does everything work to their satisfaction? Once the customer is satisfied with the work, have them sign the work order. Thank them for their business. Make sure you have all of the equipment you brought with you when you leave, and make sure your ladder is mounted securely to the vehicle. Remember, follow speed limits. Slow down in turns. Avoid distracted driving. Perform a pre-installation survey. Remember, if you are operating on wet or soft ground near a residence, rotate the feet of the ladder and dig them in to prevent the ladder from kicking out. Follow the 1:4 rule. And maintain 3 points of contact. Have we covered every safety hazard you may face during the course of your day? Of course not. That's why it's so important for you to use your common sense and good judgment on every job, every day. And if you ever have a question about your safety or the safety of a particular situation, please stop and ask your supervisor. Remember, follow all the procedures outlined in this program and have a good safety attitude, and you'll be doing your part in helping us reach our goal: an accident and injury-free workplace. Thanks for watching, and have a safe day.